Hey everybody, how's it going? It's your man here, Caterade5, and today I'm back with a 5-minute review where we look at a fan game in under 5 minutes. As always, remember that this is my completely subjective opinion. Let's get to it. Today we're looking at Pokémon Paradise by GVolt, who released their first game this game jam. Pokémon Paradise sends the player to the Hymei Region, where they meet Marianne and Bruce, the latter of which fights with the player for the former's love. However, after a heated argument, Bruce and the player are forced to work together to uncover the secrets of the region. Overall, Pokémon Paradise is an excellent first game and competes with the best games of this jam because of its story and overall polish. At first glance, this game doesn't catch the eye that much. Using the default Essentials tile set and having many of the same NPC sprites doesn't draw attention. The only custom sprites are the player and Bruce, and to my knowledge the only custom script used is following Pokemon. Admittedly, that single script is especially great in this game and adds flavor to both halves of it. However, even though the graphics aren't flashy, the mapping is high quality. Each location has a good and interesting base idea behind it, and those ideas are developed into actual maps well. The way that the two main towns complemented each other also added to the mapping's quality, as one town was completely down to earth, while the other is literally a large building like Mauville and Oras. Speaking of complementing things, I really enjoyed the music, and I think it added to the aesthetic the game was going for, in both halves. I think it's amazing that most of the themes in this game are custom, and I actually thought that the music was from a game that I hadn't played before. Sure, there's no themes that stick in your head or pull on your heartstrings, but each theme has quality and fits its situation well. I especially enjoyed the final moments of the game where the same melody was used for 3 or 4 different themes, but the surrounding instruments were changed to fit each situation. Or at the halfway point, where the theme is a distorted tutorial theme, which perfectly matches the confusion of that situation. There are definitely other places where the music shines, but these two are the most memorable for me. Using the music, graphics, and mapping, Pokémon Paradise creates an aesthetic that I really enjoyed. It's nothing special, but it fits perfectly in a small, cute jam game. Combine this with the small tidbits of flavor text sprinkled throughout the towns and school, I felt like I was immersed in the world. On top of that, the clever fourth wall breaks had me laughing quite a bit while playing, which can be difficult to do. However, there is one aspect of the game that I took issue with, which is the balancing. While I thought the love battles in the first half of the game are impressive and a great idea, the balancing in the second half needs one small but essential fix. Especially in this setting, I feel like it's a mistake to not allow your Pokemon to gain experience. In a game where you can see character development happening before your eyes, it seems completely off that the Pokemon wouldn't be growing alongside its trainer. I assume this was done to make balancing the game easier, which I completely understand, but in this game, it doesn't fit. Now, for the bulkiest part of all my reviews, my thoughts and opinions on the plot and writing of the game. And if it hasn't been apparent yet, I love this aspect of Paradise. To me, the most impressive aspect of the story is how it seamlessly shifts from an innocuous world filled with love to a 1984-esque society where it's hard to trust anybody. This complete 180 is aided by the strength and depth of the two characters that are center stage along with the protagonist. Even though these characters aren't rich with backstories and lore, being able to comment on their character beyond love interest and school bully is welcome as we get to learn more about both as the game progresses. The third and final reason why I love this story comes down to the center question asked in the game. Should people really be battling with Pokemon if they can get hurt from it? It's something that actually makes you think, like the question at the center of Black and White. My only nitpick of the story is with the ending scene. The overuse of caps and not letting the antagonists defend themselves before being taken away is an oversight that makes the ending feel sloppy and rushed. Overall though, this is an excellent game and I would currently consider it as one of my favorites from this jam. I can't wait to see the next game that GVolt works on, and I wish them the best of luck in the future. Anyways, goodbye!